how to create a weird melted like effect like this using brush strokes in Photoshop. Go to the File menu and New. Create a new document, 300 by 300, something fairly small. Once you've got that document, you've got a white background, and I'm just going over here. Now I'm going to be using the brush tool. With the brush tool, got black, and I'm just going to go with one of the default brushes, just a soft round, just standard brush, and I'm going to set it about 14. And I'm just going to apply it, and I'm going to create just a very basic squiggle of a design. I'm using an art pad and pen, but you can use exactly the same. Create all kinds of weird and wonderful designs just like this. And you can make it as tight as you want or wider, up to you. But I'm just going to go with that. Now I'm just going to define it because I need to store this as a preset. So I'm just going to go here to Edit and Define Brush Preset. Now it's stored away. Just click there and OK. And you can see there the actual brush is quite large. Go to a larger document, it's about 1920, etc. And go to Edit and Fill. Just go Edit and Fill and fill it with black. I want this as a history state. So I'm going to go with normal and 100% and black. Click OK. History panel. You can find that in the window menu. And you can see now down the bottom you've got that fill. That was the black there. Click there and that defines the history state. That's where my art history will be using for the reference. So go over here to the tools and here's the art history brush. With that selected, what you need to do is go up here and select the brush. So just go down there and there it is selected there, 250. Now you can reduce the size down, maybe make it small, you just see what you want, maybe 100, 105, up to you on that. And now I'm just going to apply. Doesn't do much. What you need to do is go to Window and Brush Settings. And you can change the various dynamics. I'm going with size jitter. You can see the design there. Also, you can modify the angle jitter, so it just rotates. And also you can modify brush tip, go for spacing, so you can see it there. But the key thing, color dynamics. Apply per tip. That's what I want. Apply per tip. Set the brightness jitter up to the max. Doesn't matter about the hue and saturation. It's going to be black and white. So that's not, and purity, well, you can put that about 70 there. Now just move that out of the way and apply. And you can see you get that design. Now you might not want that design. You might think, well, you know what? Maybe a bigger brush. Also, maybe a different setting here. You can vary it so you've got tight, medium, just in this control bar, loose, medium. Just try them, different settings, and you can apply it like that. You can vary the brush size. You don't need to leave it always at 150 or 200. You just change it. Maybe certain parts have different size of brush. Once you're happy with your design, then go to Filter menu and down to Stylize and Oil Paint. Apply that. I'm going with Stylization 2.4. You can vary that as well. I like to have that fairly low in this case. Cleanliness 7.8. If I push it up, that stylization, it really smears it a lot, too much. I think it's nicer when it's around about 2.4. It still smears it, but not so much. Lighting turned off. Click OK, and you can apply it again if you wish. However, I like to just sort of brighten it up a bit. Image menu, adjustments and levels. Just looks a bit dull after oil paint. And you can tweak this, modify this, maybe compress those a bit on the input levels and then click OK. Then go to Filter and Stylize and down to Find Edges. And there's the near enough the end result. You just got this very intense design. However, again, back to oil paint. So Filter and down to Stylize and Oil Paint. And now with oil paint, you can see again 2.2, perfectly reasonable 2.4. You can just vary it. If you push it too much, put it up to, it sort of loses everything. I think it's gone. But if you keep it fairly low, about 2.4, just gives that sort of depth, unusual sort of, but it still smears it. Cleanliness 7.8 still. Click OK. And now you can see the result there. And again, you can always go to image, adjustments and levels and tweak that again. Just maybe just change that tweak. You can see as you do that, you might get, just press it, push that up maybe and click OK. And there's the end result. Really lovely sort of, I don't know, melting sort of like weird effect using brushes. And of course, I've used this brush. You can see this brush here. That's the brush I use. Literally thousands of other brush designs like this, just very basic design or complex design could be used with this approach and then create completely different sort of weird, unusual, melting like design. Hope you found this tutorial of interest. Thank you very much.